Okay, cool. Hi, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving's Eve. I hope that I'm on. This is my first time doing this, so I don't really know. I don't really know if I'm on. I do see that nobody's here right now, but nevertheless, I'm gonna continue on and hopefully I'm trying to back out of a parking spot. Um, Hopefully somebody will click on, and if not, then I will carry on anyway. Hmm. I'll carry on for those who might see this in the future. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve. About before it was be like happy Christmas Eve's Eve. Okay. Yikes. I don't know if I was on before because it kept saying talking about the orientation. So sorry. I just thought about this topic on a whim, and I thought, you know what? You could go live to a limited audience. Once you do that, and I really didn't want my camera like this because I don't really have it set up. I don't really have it set up. My holder in my car isn't really set up for to hold the camera this way. It's more so set up to hold it the correct. I don't know what that. I never have known horizontal from vertical. Weird, weird thing. My brain will not. I look it up and I know what it is, and then my brain lets it go. I don't know how to tell one from the other. But anyway, we just can't really see me that much anyway because I'm driving at nighttime and I don't turn the light on in the car while I'm driving. I've always heard you could get a ticket for that. I don't know if that's true, but I do know that you cannot see as well, can't really see the outside as good when you have the light on inside. So I want to be as safe as I can be, so I'll just drive like this. Um, but so I'm coming from the grocery store, and while I was in the grocery store, my cousin called me. So I was in there, getting the last bit of ingredients for Thanksgiving food. Um, I'm gonna have to cook like most people on Wednesday evening and early Thursday. I don't get off work until Wednesday, late Wednesday evening. And then so I'll start cooking when I get off of work. Interesting. So yeah, I'll start cooking when I get off work, and then I will cook on Thursday morning, and hopefully I'll be able to have everything that I'm cooking done by Thursday, late Thursday afternoon, and hopefully we can be eating by 2 o'clock. That's my goal. Everyone who's coming over. So, but here's the deal. So my cousin called me in while I was in the store, and I couldn't hear her at first, and then when I finally did hear her, she sounded upset. So once I realized she was upset, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong? Are you crying? What's the matter?" And and she said, "Yeah, her a good friend of hers. The good friends that they're really good friends, but you don't talk to them all the time and you don't hang out with them all the time, but they're such good friends. Just, like good people. If you need anything, they're there for you. Um, Likewise, you're there for them too, but for whatever reason, your lives just have a certain path about them, and you just don't talk to them all the time. You don't hang out with them all the time, but you consider them like one of your dearest friends. And and this lady passed away today, and she passed away, and she had a certain sickness in her body, and she didn't let anybody know. And when she got to the point of being so ill, I guess she went into the hospital maybe Sunday or yesterday, and her family just found out. She has children. Apparently nobody knew that she was ill and that she was dealing with this. And um, and she passed away today. And so many things like run through your mind. I saw her not too many months ago, back in July. I saw her, and I don't know her that well. I don't see her that often at all. Of course, she's not even my good friend. She's my cousin's good friend. So, um, I don't really see her that often. But when I saw her, she didn't look altogether well. And that was, and I wanted to tell her, so I was so happy to see her, and I wanted to tell her that she looked good. And I think I even did say, "Oh, you look so good. It's so good to see you," because that's, you know, almost as if to not lie to her, but almost as if to try to make her feel good about her appearance, because something seemed off. And you know how sometimes you want to help to prop somebody up. She was at an event, at a party where, people were there and dressed up and everything. And I wanted her to feel like, she looked good, but she looked off. She didn't, that was the one thing that I felt like I noticed about her, that she just looked off somehow. And I wish I could say that I was, as sensitive to that as I would like to have been, and I would like to say, that I prayed for her, but I didn't. I just thought what I thought, and was happy to see her, hugged her, complimented her, and just went on about my way. And so I hate that. I hate it for her that for whatever her reasons were, we don't know, but she felt like she couldn't share it with anybody, or she didn't want to share it with anybody. Maybe it was just too hard for her to face herself. I feel like I completely understand that. I've had some challenges, and even while I was in the middle of dealing with the challenges, I wished that I didn't have to burden my family with what I was going through. And it's a weird, hard place to be in that I'm not sure where it comes from, that feeling of not wanting to bother people with your affliction, you know. But I've got all my groceries in the car and I need to get out. But I just want to ask you and ask myself too, and really ponder this, you know, what are you thankful for? And how can you be more thankful, and how can you show it, and how can you be more there for the things that you love and the people that you love, and um, how can we show up more for our friendships and our family and the things that are important to us, and show our thankfulness and show our thanksgiving. You know, I cleaned a lot starting on Friday, and I have more cleaning that I want to do. Hey, thank you so much for joining this very awkward live stream, but I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I was cleaning, of course, because I need to clean. But another reason I was cleaning is because I just, you know, I feel like we need to be thankful for, you know, the things that we have, and like really appreciate them. You know, it's one thing to like be like, yes, I'm so thankful for everything that I have. But then it's another thing to really, you know, hone in on your stuff, your life, your home, your car, um, just everything, and really, really appreciate what you have and show that appreciation, you know, um, through your actions, through your words, through how, you know, you give back into the things that you appreciate. If it's not a person, you know, you can care for your things better. um, you know, certainly we could care for our relationships better, and we can um, pour into them better, and really, you know, work at them a little bit more than what we can tell people what we're thinking. We could tell people, you know, that we really love them, that we really appreciate them. And so yeah, you know, I just I just want to ponder that a little bit more and think about that and show my appreciation a little bit more. And I just think about, you know, that lady is not going to be here on Thursday for her sons. She's got two sons, she's got grandchildren, and she won't be here. And it's going to be maybe very difficult for her family to really think about being thankful in the midst of such a huge loss, you know. But, you know, for all of us that have everything today that we had yesterday, and perhaps we'll make it to Thursday with you know, our loved ones intact and our lives intact. I just want to ask you, you know, what are you thankful for, and how can you show it more? How can you show your appreciation maybe a little bit more than um, than what we normally do, and how we just kind of take for granted that everything that's here is going to continue to be here and remain. So, anyway, happy Thanksgiving's Eve. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this car and get my stuff out and start prepping my things to start, cooking them tomorrow. Um, and so I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, and I pray the blessing, many, many, many blessings of the Lord upon you and your family during this holiday season. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.